If you have a small business and an even smaller marketing budget, forget about social media, forget about paid ads. You need to invest in remarketing. Remarketing just means that you're trying to sell to people who have already bought from you in the past. And the best time to do that is right now as we're entering the Super Bowl of sales. If you own a small business, from now until the end of the year is like one big advent calendar. But instead of chocolate, you get money. I'm talking about Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday, and then the holiday season starts, which is the real sales. So you're provided with about 6 different sales opportunities, but those can be broken down into multiple mini opportunities. So you can do pre-sales, you can do flash sales, even post-event sales, etc. Okay? All right, so I said that I would make this easy, right? Well, this is the marketing secret that's going to make all of this happen for you. And the secret is it's easier and cheaper to sell again to an existing client than it is to go out and get a new one. I'm gonna say that again. It is easier and cheaper to sell to somebody who has already bought from you than to go out and try to get a new client. So from now until the end of the year, I want you to focus on selling to people who have already bought from you in the past instead of exhausting your resources and your budget trying to get new clients. And the reason for this is because when you're buying something for the first time from somebody that you've never met, you're skeptical, you're apprehensive. You want to buy all 5, you want to buy the best service, but you're like, wait a second, I worked a lot for this money. Let me make sure that this is good before I fork up all my money. And if it turns out to be good, I'll come back and you'll have my business again. I'll buy more from you. But an existing customer has already been through that process. And as long as you did a good job and upheld your end of the deal, you already have their trust and they're ready to buy again and buy in larger quantities. Which brings me to the number 1 way to get customers to return to you. Quality and customer service. This is fundamental. Nothing else matters if you don't have this nailed down. And as a consumer myself, if a brand or a product is good and the customer service is good, I will not go looking for a substitute, even if I know for a fact that I can get it cheaper somewhere else. Consumers are busy. They're not looking for a problem. They have a need and they want it to be filled. And there's risk associated with going out and finding a new vendor. And they don't want to deal with the consequences of returns and refunds. So keep your client happy and they'll be loyal to you. Yes? The next thing we're going to talk about is rewarding your client and building a relationship with them so you stay top of mind when they're ready to buy again. And I'm going to give you practical examples of how you can apply this to your business. But before we jump into that, go ahead and subscribe right now if you've liked this video so far. So rewarding your existing client is like investing in a high yield, low risk stock. I don't know if you invest in the stock market, but that is a pretty surefire investment. You're rewarding someone who already knows, likes, and trusts your brand. They're obviously more likely to buy from you than someone who doesn't know those things. But how do you reward an existing client? Through loyalty programs like loyalty cards, exclusive offers, personalized discounts, birthday rewards, or referral bonuses. And I particularly think that referral bonuses are especially effective because if you've done a good job and the client is happy, they want to tell their friends about your product and your service. They feel like they're doing a service to their friends. And now they find out that they're going to be rewarded for that, they're even more likely to do it. Speaking of friends, have you ever noticed how some people seem to be glued at the hip? They do everything together. Every birthday, big life event, every milestone, they're there together. Maybe you had a friend like that, your ride or die. But then life got busy and you guys drifted apart, which is natural. And now you see pictures of your old friend with a new best friend. What happened? You had a great relationship, but you didn't work on it. And now you've drifted apart where you don't even think about them anymore. It's in the past. It's the same thing that happens with brands and clients. Now I'm going to teach you how to build a relationship with your client so that never happens again. So what I want you to do is every time you see a sales receipt for a new sale, I want you to think of it as an invitation to be friends with the person who just bought from you. Every time the virtual cash register rings, I want you to think, I got a new friend request. And in order to be a good friend, you need to know details about people, right? You can't be a good friend to somebody if you don't know anything about their life. So you need to know, where do they live? Do they have any kids? When is their birthday? Friends don't forget about each other's birthdays, right? So you're building a relationship with your client, and it's gonna make it so you stay on their mind long enough for them to tell people about how good their experience was, and so that if they need your product again or your service, they're gonna come back running to you instead of to the competition. Yes? All right. But I know what you're thinking. That sounds like a lot of work. And I promised you that this was gonna be easy. So let me break this down for you into bite-sized portions. I'm gonna remind you that you're not reinventing the wheel here. This has already been done. Brands do it all the time. I bet that around your birthday, you get birthday emails from other brands. But how do they do it? CRM! And if you don't know what CRM is, go back and watch our video about CRM where we go into...
Wait, no. We don't have a video about CRM.
We didn't record a video for CRM? Okay, then after this video, we're gonna record a video about CRM. Make sure that you subscribe to our channel so you get notified of when that video comes out. But really quickly, if you don't know what it is, CRM stands for Client Relationship Manager. The name is pretty perfect, right? It's pretty self-explanatory. It's literally going to manage your relationships for you. Come to think of it, CRMs would be great for like my boyfriend, my family, and actually my best friends, because I do forget everybody's birthdays. CRMs track things for you, like people's purchases, things they put into their cart but didn't buy, patterns of what time of the year they typically buy from you, so they can get a little coupon email or a little offer around the time when they're about to buy from you. It works like magic. And it really gets people to buy from you. It works by streamlining the process for you, and it makes it seem like you're really paying attention, like you have this little book for your clients' birthdays and you go out and you individually send everybody an email. That's obviously not the way it works. Nobody has time for that. So as you can see, the road has been paved for you. Like I said, we're not reinventing the wheel. The software already exists. You just have to decide to journey down this road. And today, I set out to convince you that if you're not already doing these things, there is no better time to start than the Super Bowl of sales, which starts now and goes until the end of the year. And that's our whole purpose here, is to facilitate marketing and sales for business owners who are great at what they do, but struggle when it comes to sales and marketing. It takes a lot for us to script these videos, record and edit it, and we're not asking for your money, we're just asking for your loyalty. So we can continue to create content that speaks directly to your needs as a fellow business owner. And that's it for now. I hope that you found this video helpful. And remember, marketing should be sassy. Yes? That's it.
That's it.
That's cool.